Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I'm simulcasting on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all with the username Tiffany TLC Music. Mostly my own music, except one song written for me. Almost all of it is modern American folk, or there's some bluesy stuff in there. Most of it's on the acoustic guitar. And I come on most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, more or less. And I'm about to share my Twitch broadcast on Twitter. Pretty soon, once I'm on Haps, which hopefully won't be too much longer, it'll be a piece of cake to do this. Oopsie. Sorry about that. I thought I had the volume down. Share clip on Twitter. Oops, wrong account. It's that account. Send. What? Nurturing cocoa, silky cocoa, shady Lulu? What? What? Delete. Something wrong. Something horrible happened. What the heck? Let me try that again. Nurturing silky cocoa shady Lulu. I'm so confused. Hi to anybody there on Twitch. Something really weird's happening. I'm trying to, create clip. Okay, maybe that's why. I just actually want to share the broadcast. Okay, here we go. That was really funny. I was trying to share my Twitch broadcast. There, that looks normal. Change accounts. Sorry about that. So if you are new, I do hope you consider, if you like the music, you want to get notified when I'm on, please do follow me at Tiffany TLC Music. It's all one word. On Twitter for announcements, on Twitch for watching with reliable notifications. You can also follow and watch on Facebook and YouTube. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to start with my song, I'm So Done. It's been one of those kinds of days. My regulars know what I mean. So here we go. I did this first again. I'm going to do it again. Even grown up, I couldn't rest on my guard. Life was a test. Part of me deep inside still thought it was how to survive. yes. Sip of water. Okay. Let us do another song. I want to do A Willow in the Wind. This is about those times, well, let's see how to frame this. This is one of my more recent songs, and it is about wanting to be flexible in the face of difficult things, whether they are things that we chose, like parenting, or things that were thrust upon us, like the death of a loved one, for example. And I actually have that in the song because around the time I wrote this song, my dad died. So I have a verse in there about that. It was in 2018, so it's been a while. But this is still sad. So if you are new, I do hope you consider taking a moment. Hey, Trevor, how are you doing? How is it going, Trevor? I was going to say something about I am working on HAPS. Oh, remember how we were talking about doing a bit of window capture? One thing that's a bummer. I'm okay. Can't complain. Well, I can, but nothing horrible. I am working on HAPS. I've been working on it, and we talked about capturing the chat that you can see in the background with an OBS window capture and using the OBS virtual camera. All of those ideas, I think I first heard from you. And so I then researched them, looked into them more. I talked to people at HAPS. And so far, it looks like the only problem I'm going to have is that when you resize your window, the comment area stays, like the text just gets smaller. It's not like your chat, a given comment doesn't reformat. So to make it this thin, or wait, which way am I pointing? This thin, it ends up being pretty small. The font's pretty dang small. My son, who has like incredible vision, is like, oh, it's fine. I see that stuff all the time online. I'm like, well, this isn't restream. It's so I'm talking about using the OBS virtual. I'm using OBS. I'm going to use the OBS virtual camera with a window capture of the HAPS comment thing, and then have HAPS detect the virtual camera and broadcast to all the other places. So I'm talking about no longer using restream, because restream costs me a bit every month, and I can't use it to broadcast to HAPS because they don't have an RTMP yet. They don't have the ability for that. And I can't broadcast to Twitter, but I can do both of those things if I use HAPS, and it's free. The trick is the restream widget, which is right here, is really great. I think it's really great. You can endlessly format it, and I think the font size is really good. HAPS is not really ready for prime time yet in that way. Their comment area is not actually meant to be shown, but they said it was fine if I did that with these limitations. So I think I'm going to go for it anyway. Well, yes, if you have special permission, apparently, with the media studio, and I do not, apparently, because I have not been allowed access, so it appears. But I can only do my Facebook music page through Restream by paying $19 a month, and that's what I've been doing. So if for no other reason, I would like to broadcast for free to my Facebook music page, which I can do with HAPS. And of course, I can broadcast to Twitter, apparently. We'll see if it really works. And of course, HAPS, which, so several other places for free. The trick is, like I say, the merged comment area. I've never changed Periscope. You think I can? Is Periscope still receiving broadcasts? Or you're saying that Well, that's weird because that is really, really strange, Trevor. So Periscope is still functional as a conduit to Twitter. Well, I don't know why it stopped working on my restream, but it did. It stopped working. Oh, well, that explains. You're a fountain of knowledge, Trevor. How? How is this that you gather all this? You're like secretly behind the scenes on all these things. You know what? You're reminding me I need to open my chat window because I'm not able to. You probably will have to remove it from restream and redo it. Interesting. Oh my God, this whole time I could have been doing that? Good God. Well, either way, I am excited to be able to broadcast to my Facebook music page for free and all that. I'm bummed that the merged chat area will be less legible, but I am still thinking about doing that for that reason alone. But I can't believe you're telling me. What if I turn it off? So if I like remove the channel and then re-add it. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Well, I don't know if I'm going to bother since I'm about ready to go on to HAPS, but it might be another week or two, worst case, before I'm on HAPS. So maybe I'll do that for next time. You may not need it. The HAPS comments show all platforms' comments in the comment feed. What? Wait a minute. Is that a new thing, Trevor? Because what I was told was that HAPS only showed comments from HAPS. Well, okay, no, sorry. And maybe this is consistent with what you're saying. If you're watching HAPS, on HAPS, you can see all the other forums' comments. But if you're watching anywhere else, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitter, you will not be able to see all the other platform comments without me creating that in this merged comment area. Yeah, but that only happens when you're right. And that to me, it's like, oops, sorry. I don't want this to be where everybody has to be on HAPS in order to enjoy the broadcast. And there is nothing I like less about a broadcast than when I'm watching a broadcaster comment to comments that I can't see. So, excuse me. So I am thinking about doing it. And they are actually working on a widget, they said, that's going to be a little bit like restreams so that people like me can do this. But that's true, but I don't want people to have to watch from HAPS. Otherwise, it's like, what's the point of simulcasting to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, you know? And I mean, I could do it and just accept that they're not going to see the comments, but from everybody else, but it's not my favorite. So I think I am going to do the merged chat area the best I can. And for super good eyes, they'll be able to read it. And for everybody else, maybe they'll go to HAPS. You know, I think Clubhouse, I'm not sure if I've seen that, but I have seen at least one with Pablo and some other dude, one Q&A session on the Clubhouse. I'm not sure if that's what I saw, what I was on was called, but so that's how you're getting all this info. Are you broadcasting, Trevor? What is your motivation to get all this info? If you're not broadcasting yourself, or are you? Or are you planning to? All right, lots of questions. I'm going to do Willow in the Wind, and then I'm going to do the parent song and the Tumble Star song, assuming I have time. I asked them directly or hear from other broadcasters, but are you just like intrinsically interested in it, or are you thinking about what keeps you going in your interest in that? Is it just curiosity? When my baby first latched on, I knew right then and there my old life was gone. time left to prepare. That's so nice of you. No time left to prepare. I panicked a bit at first, tried to make the job seem small, but I couldn't deny for long. My baby needed more. I was gonna be needed like never before. No control over when or how. When I was needed, I'd be needed right now. And so I wanna be I said I wanna be long to be let me be a willow in the wind, welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. Years later I can see babies who no more be not just a bad idea, but becoming an impossibility along the way, lost at sea. Not just emotionally, random days slammed with pain, nearly driving me insane. Something in me is breaking, ending like never before. No control over when or how. When it goes, it'll go right now. And so I wanna be, long to be, let me be a willow in the wind, welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. When my daddy passed away, I wasn't by his side. The nurse said, "Don't come yet," and said that he'd be fine. I know he wanted to go. I know he loved me so. I know he wouldn't have seen eye to eye. I know he wouldn't have seen eye to eye. I know he wouldn't have seen eye to eye. Even with more time, the death had taken my daddy before we could even try again. No control over when or how. When we go right now. And so I wanna be, long to be, let me be a willow in the wind, welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. There's a time to mourn what's lost, to struggle with what's changed, for tears and pain and more. But at the end of the day, for things I cannot change, or wouldn't even if I could, for things that can be hard, whether or not they are good, I wanna dance with what comes, dance like never before, with what I've lost and what I've gained, with what will never be the same. Yeah, I wanna be, long to be, let me be a willow in the wind, welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. Whether in parenting or raging or any hard thing, a willow in the wind. Yeah, I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. That's a cute little tree. Thank you, Trevor. So you just enjoy, I mean, contributing to other streamers and also just the technology of it, it sounds like. That's so cool. One of these days, you do need to do, you know what you could do as a broadcast about broadcasting, right? You could have like a weekly show about how to broadcast on all the different channels and all these technical tips. Ooh, right? Seriously, I would tune in. All right, let's sad and sweet memories. Yeah, this is a song about parents, empathizing with them and yourself. Both parties deserve empathy because it's just a hard job and it's hard growing up as well. Yeah, seriously. I'm dead serious. I think a lot of people would. I mean, you just always are so on top of it with this stuff. I remember our house, the happy times in our house, together with my mom and dad. When it split apart, I felt so sad. It wasn't everything it could be. It didn't always know how to care for me. But I loved our little family. The peace and the stability, sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you both mean so much to me. You as a single mom wasn't easy for you or me. I needed more support and harmony. But your parents, they didn't show you what to do. And parenting alone is so much harder too. Which is why I'm so amazed at the sweet friendship that we have today. I love the connection we share now. We ended up close somehow. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you both mean so much to me. Oh, that sucks. I really missed our times, Dad, from before the split. You wrote a lullaby for me and sang it with such tenderness. Your tenderness, it carried on and on. But your focus on me seemed almost gone. But I know it was so very hard to lose your family. So hard, I think maybe it hurt to look at me and really see. Yet I've come to treasure what you're able to give. And I'm so grateful for every day that you live. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always You both mean so much to me. Thanks, Trevor. Facebook. You both mean so much to me. So does that happen a lot on Twitter? I mean on Twitch? I don't watch Twitch much, I confess. Does it often buffer and stuff and then tell you to go on low latency mode and it still does it? I'm assuming you switched to Facebook because it's a little bit smoother. I hope it's nothing with my stream is kind of what I'm wondering. All right, so I talk about the lullaby in there, and that's the one I'm going to end up on. Tumble Star. Lullaby that my dad wrote for me. Sweet lullaby. It's usually a connection issue for the viewer. Okay. That's good, but I guess it's less of a problem on Facebook than Twitch. Oh. Here we go. This will be our last song. Please do consider following me either now or right after the broadcast. If you're new, Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter and Twitch. Twitter especially. If you follow nowhere else, follow on Twitter because you will get announcements on Twitter. And also, apparently, I will be able to do something for next broadcast where you will be able to watch on Twitter. If my dear friend Trevor is correct. And then ultimately, I know I'll be able to do that through Haps, but anyway. But you can follow me on all those places. But if you want reliable notifications, Twitter and Twitch, I think, are the two places. Follow on Twitter and turn on notifications. Oh, okay. Is Twitch, when you sign up, is the default that you get notifications and you have to tell them that you don't want them? And is it, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. If you follow, it's not automatic, right? You have to follow. When you follow somebody, is the default that you're not going to get notifications? I can't remember. And I wonder if the same thing is true for Twitch or not. Because I've been telling people, because the thing is with Facebook, it doesn't matter if you want notifications or not. You may get a notification, you may not. Same thing with YouTube. They're on by default. Okay. For both of those. Okay. That's good. But what my understanding of Facebook and YouTube is like, they want you to pay for your notifications if you're a business page with Facebook. So it's just, you can follow me there, but it's also good to follow me somewhere where you always get notified. Can you? I would love to know how to do that. Okay, here we go. Maybe I'd regret that. Maybe it would get overwhelming. But I mean, you have to go through a step, whereas with, let's see, something's wrong. There we go. Oh, when you're watching the stream. Okay, but so that's a thing by thing. I like how with Twitter, and I guess with Twitch too, you follow, you get notified. Done. It just doesn't ask the user to go through an extra step. But that's good to know. But you have to do that on each stream. You'll be lucky to watch a stream in the first place if you weren't notified of it. Tumble star, tumble from the sky, tumble far, I wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round, snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. A busy day full of play, friends were ever there. I sang my songs, I played my games, and toys always shared. Tumble star, tumble from the sky, tumble far, I wonder why. dog in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble far, I wonder, wonder why. Thanks for joining me, Trevor. I see there's at least 1 or 2 other people on Twitch, and I don't know, Facebook and YouTube. Whether you're live or replay, though, I appreciate you being here, Trevor. Thanks so much for all your awesome advice. As always, so appreciated. I swear, a lot of my advancements have come from your comments on my broadcasts. The OBS virtual camera was like, oh, that was such an aha. Bye, Trevor. Thanks for being with me. Take care. Anyone who's new or newish and you're not yet following, please follow Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter for announcements and soon watching. Twitch for watching with reliable notifications for both of those. Facebook and YouTube you can watch and follow as well. I do most of my own music, basically all my own music, except one song written for me, the one I just did. Most of it's modern American folk, most of it's on this guitar. I come on most weekdays. And I hope you are mostly doing well. Take care, everyone. Trevor, others, bye.